Hi, and welcome to my Physics Extra Credit project. My name is Clement Kotar, and I am in Honors Physics Period 5. In this video, I will demonstrate the conductive properties of everyday objects, and how these everyday objects can be paired with modern technology to make something really cool. I will be using a Makey Makey board to turn everyday objects into on and off switches. Now, a bunch of these on and off switches together can function as a keyboard. If you think about it, every time you press a key on your keyboard, it's like turning on a switch. The computer knows which key you hit because of the switch that was pressed. Now let's see what we need for this project. Aluminum foil, some alligator clips, a USB cable, and of course, the star of the show, the Makey Makey. First, I want to take a moment to talk about the Makey Makey. It's a microcontroller board designed by two graduate students at MIT. Essentially what it is the microcontroller you would find in your mouse or keyboard. In fact, the microcontroller found in your mouse and keyboard combined. As you can see, it can perform functions such as up, down, left, right, spacebar, and click. Everyday mice and keyboard utilize buttons to know when a certain key is pressed. For example, when the spacebar is pressed, that completes a circuit that tells the microcontroller, hey, the spacebar key is pressed, and the microcontroller sends that command to the computer. Now the Makey Makey does something similar, but on an even more basic level. The Makey Makey does this by physically completing the circuit. First, we connect the Makey Makey to our computer via USB. We're going to connect one of our alligator pins to the desired button that we want to push. Here we have up, down, left, right, spacebar, and mouse click. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect this to spacebar. And then we're going to have a second alligator pin, and this one we're going to connect to Earth. Now Earth, essentially, is the negative end of the current, while the spacebar, in our case, is the positive end of the current. And then the other ends of these two alligator clips, the white one and the red one, when they're brought together, they produce a click. This is how the computer knows that we want to press the spacebar. Now let's look at what I've set up. On my home stairs, I put aluminum foil on every one of them. Then I connected each individual foil to one of the pins in the Makey Makey. Remember the up, down, left, right, space, and click? Well, each of them is connected now to one of these metal sheets. The metal sheet on the railing is connected to ground. So every time I touch the railing, so hold ground, and step on one of the stairs, the electricity will travel through my body from one piece of metal to the other and connect the two pins, thus completing a circuit, basically pushing down a button. Now each of these buttons represents a specific piano key that I've assigned on my computer. So every time I will step on one of the stairs, it will generate a different sound. And now I have a musical staircase, and I can play songs on it.